Greetings, Brainiacs, and welcome to BrainScan, the weekly live event where we give you a sneak peek at the latest and greatest comic book releases from Green Brain Comics. Join our staff of geniuses as we guide you through the exciting world of comics, from superhero epics to indie favorites. We've got it all, so sit back and relax and get ready for a glimpse into the future of comics. Get ready for New Comic Book Day on BrainScan. Boop.
Ooh. Boop. Hey, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the Rex this week, Wednesday, January 15th, 2025.
All right, we made it.
Hooray! We made it. January is halfway over. I can't believe it.
So fast.
So fast. But we are here with all kinds of new comics to keep you warm on these cold, cold nights. I am Katie, and we have Monty on the live chat.
There they are.
We are live on Facebook. Wait, are we live on Facebook? We are live on YouTube, so be sure to chime in the live chat. And we will try to answer all of your questions in real time. And of course, be sure to let us know what you're excited about this week, as well as anything that you would like set aside for your pull bin to all you Brainiacs who are, have a pull bin.
Yeah. All right.
All that good stuff. We got Cameraman Dan on the camera.
Howdy, folks.
He is piping in with the fact checking. But of course.
And also shout outs to everybody in the chat. Got Mike Hilly. Looks like we got James here. We got Kenny Dreadful. Got everybody here.
Hey, everybody.
Come on over.
Welcome.
Be a part of the fun.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Without any further ado, actually, there's a little bit of further ado. Just to let you know, we will be showing you the comics that came in late last week as new this week, only because we didn't have them on the shelves for the video. While we did get them on Thursday, so if you came in after that, you've seen them. But if you're on Wednesday or just watching the video, these will still be new to you. Starting with everything on our middle grade shelf, including Zootopia #1.
This is Further Adventures after the Disney movie.
Academy for Roblox Pros, an unofficial Roblox graphic novel.
Cool.
Game on. Fresh Start, the new graphic novel from Gail Galligan.
Yeah, Gail Galligan cut her teeth on the Babysitters Club graphic novel, and now she's breaking out. This is her second big book.
Miraculous, Ladybug, Chibi version, Pizza Pursuit, and other cat tales. All right, kids love the Miraculous Ladybug lady.
Yeah, they do.
All right, that wraps up all the new things in our kids section, and now we're gonna come around here. Let's do a quick tour of the store over here. We started moving some stuff around. It's a little work in progress right now, but we'll show you what we got going on. We have moved all of our new releases from this section of the store, and that includes crime, action adventure, and horror. And while all of our crime, action adventure, and horror trade paperbacks and graphic novels are all still over here, we have moved just the new releases over to the fantasy shelf while we get ready to do some other major movings around.
Yeah, we got a lot of changes happening for our 40th anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have nothing new here in the OGN section again this week, but we do have a couple new items over here on our mature manga, including Agin, the Demi-Human Complete Volume 2.
That's a big old chunky boy.
And Chainsaw Man Volume 17.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Chainsaw Man.
It's true.
It is. Oh, and then here's another one over here on our art books shelf, which was a late arrival from last week. Profane Creations, the metal art of local artist Mark Rudolph. Woo! Shout out to local artists. And this is a really cool looking book. It was Sean's pick of the week last week after it came in late.
Yeah.
But yes, fun stuff over on the art books shelf. Again, we have nothing new this week in graphic novels, but we do have one over here on our romance erotica section, which is Doll Parts, a Lovesick Tale, number 2 of 4.
This is a sequel to Luana Vecchio's Breakout miniseries. Yes.
All right, and that wraps up the romance shelf. And as we make our way around, did we get the manga on this shelf? No.
We have not.
Let's come back this way.
Let's
I'm
do
just
that.
going to continue to walk backwards through the store. It'll give you a nice rounded tour of the building here. Over here in our general manga section, we have Ruri Dragon, Volume 1.
This new series follows the adventures of this young person as she deals with the pluses and minuses of being half human, half dragon.
Aw, yeah. And it is Monty's Pick of the Week.
All right.
Woo!
Cool looking manga.
Also new this week, Versus, Volume 2.
Another breakout new series from Kodansha.
Nice. And that is over here on our general manga section shelf. All right, and now we're going to come back over here to the front end. Warp, warp, warp. We had nothing new on the stuffs. All right, back over here in our sci-fi section, business as usual with Alien Paradiso number 2.
Yeah, cool cover.
New series, Alert Behemoth number 1.
Yeah, I'm not real familiar with these creators. Grant Spatore, Ryan Engel, Jay Martin, Frank Kvetchevic. Behemoth number 1, however, is very close to my heart. It is the adventures of people after they got eaten by a giant monster. Yeah. What happens after you get eaten by a giant monster? Find out. Behemoth number 1. It's my pick of the week.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you just build a fire in its stomach like a giant whale?
If you can find some wood that isn't all saturated with dinosaur goop.
Like in Pinocchio,
Like
exactly.
in Pinocchio. Yeah. Next up.
The Moon is following us, number 5 of 10.
With, of course, Daniel Warren Johnson and Riley Rossmo.
Nice. Star Trek Lower Decks, number 3.
Everybody's favorite team of Ryan North and that other person.
Everyone's favorite Star Trek show. I've heard the show is really good.
Yeah, this sells better than the regular Star Trek comic. I'll take it.
All right, that wraps up our sci-fi shelf. Now let's see what's new in indie superheroes.
First up.
From the world of minor threats, The Brood, number 2.
Co-written by Heath Corson and Patton Oswalt.
G.I. Joe, number 3.
From Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley.
G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 2.
Reprinting the classic Larry Hama run.
Green Hornet, Miss Fury, number 1.
This was one of the titles that was late shipping last week from Diamond, so we'll just put it new for a couple days. We got this Francisco Francavilla cover on A, and we've still got a couple of the Mark Spears variants left, otherwise known as Alex Ross.
Oops. Also, arriving late last week, Nexus Scourge, number 2 of 2.
The Ultimate issue.
Gunslinger, number 39 from the Spawnverse.
Yeah, just a quick note, we were supposed to get Spawn Scorched, number X. I can't remember the number. We were shorted. Boo. Get replacement copies next week.
All right. Witchblade, number 7. As well as Witchblade Trade Paperback, Volume 1.
You can get the whole adventure, get caught up all in 2 pieces of commerce.
All right, that wraps up our indie superhero shelf. And now, the aforementioned moving things around on the top row of this rack here. Show the rack over here, Dan. Please. is our crime, action, and horror new releases, and they are all across the top row here. Starting with The Blood Brothers Mother, number 3, also a late arrival from last week.
That is 3 of 3.
Feral, number 9.
For the creators of Stray Dogs.
Finders Keepers, a new series, number 1.
This is a one-shot from the Horizon Experiment Project from Vita Ayala and Shauna Patridge, something like that.
So it's basically Indiana Jones in a reverse or Indiana Jones meets Robin Hood, where the main character steals from museums to give the artifacts back to their original homelands. And it's Sean's Pick of the Week.
All right. Our first pick of the week on our new crime action horror shelf.
From the world of Hellboy, we have Shadow of the Golden Crane, number 1.
This is a 4-issue miniseries taking place within the Hellboy and the BPRD series numbering, written by Chris Roberson with art by Michael Avon Oeming.
Nice House by the Sea, 5 of 12.
From the Vertigo imprint.
Altered States, Purgatory Grindhouse, one-shot.
That was a late shipper from last week.
Stand Still, number 6 of 8.
And that's another beautiful wraparound cover.
Oh, nice.
From Lee Loffridge.
Uh-oh, Prego, she says.
Uh-oh.
Prego, I think she wants some spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, she's like more spaghetti sauce.
And then on the second row of this shelf is still all of our fantasy new releases. Starting with Nancy Boys, number 7. And another late arrival from last week. It's one of the EC new kickoffs of Cruel Kingdom. Ooh, sorcery.
Yeah.
Cruel Kingdom, number 1 from EC Comics.
Under Oni Press,
Under
we got
Oni
short
Press, yes.
stories from Charlie Adler, Chris Condon, Al Ewing, Kano, Leo Max, Andrea Muti, and many more.
Ooh, yeah. Those all sound like great creators, and I'm very excited. Oh, plus look at this cool. That looks like, what's his name? Total... Starts with a T, and he did Swamp Thing.
That is actually a Liam Sharp cover.
Nice.
And
geez.
a cover by Jay Stevens.
Wow. Look at that. That is wild.
Yeah.
Fun. This sounds cool, and I like all the names, and so I am making it my pick of the week.
Yeah. Woo! You did it.
Also new this week, we got a new issue of FML number 3. Hooray.
From Kelly Sue and David Lopez. David.
Arriving late from last week, Jim Henson Presents number 1 of 4.
You get a little bit of everything from all your Jim Henson properties in there.
Nice. Another late arrival, Red Sonja number 17. We got Space Usagi number 3.
All right.
And that wraps up the fantasy shelf.
Hooray.
Rock and roll. All right. So just don't forget to check the top row of this shelf for all of the new items that would have been on the other side of the store.
A little easier shopping for you.
And now, let's see what's new from the DC Universe.
Woohoo!
Starting with a facsimile edition of Batman number 609.
This is part 2 of the Hush reprint series.
We have Batman and Robin, year 1, number 4 of 12.
Beautiful Chris Samney cover.
Batman Superman, World's Finest, number 35.
Under the Sea.
20,000 Leagues. Black Lightning, number 3.
That looks cool. Fico Ocio on art.
Challengers of the Unknown, number 2 of 6.
All in.
Under Pressure. We got another facsimile edition. This time it's Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 10.
And we got a foil version of that cover in case you want to be all shiny.
Foily. Wait, is that Exo Manowar?
It is.
Look at, he's got the same suit.
I think it's Dan Jurgens doing the pencils. No, that's George Perez. What the hell? I don't know. Whatever. Next.
Green Lantern, Fractured Spectrum, one shot.
The next Green Lantern epic starts here. In a galaxy of chaos, a new core must rise.
I like this dinosaur Green Lantern.
Yeah. This Green Lantern right there, he's the Sorrow Green Lantern, or the Sorrow Lantern. He's the Gray Lantern.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Gray Lantern.
There is now.
Jenny Sparks, number 6 of 7 for the penultimate issue of this miniseries. Kneel before Zod. Trade paperback.
I think that was 10 or 12 issues all in one volume.
Milestone Universe, The Shadow Cabinet, number 3 of 4, also the penultimate issue of this miniseries.
Yeah, Milestone. Let's go.
We got number 2 of 12 of The New Gods.
This is pretty cool, written by Ram V with art by Evan Cagle. It's also got a couple pages by Jesse Lonergan doing art. Cool.
Nightwing, number 122.
Yeah, Cirque du Sin.
The Question, All Along the Watchtower, number 3 of 6.
All in.
We got a DC Finest trade paperback. It's Supergirl, the Girl of Steel.
Reprinting classic material from Autobinder, Jerry Siegel, and Jim Mooney.
I like how, great guns, a girl flying, it must be an illusion. But when you were flying, nobody questioned it.
Yep.
I mean, they probably did. Superman in Action Comics, number 1082.
I believed in you, Major Disaster. With a name like that, why wouldn't you believe in him?
Breaking Bad. Titans on Ice. Titans, number 19. On Ice. But also Titans on Ice. That would be a fun show to go see. I want to see all the Teen Titans ice skating, ice capade style.
Yeah, you and 5 other people.
You never know. You never know. That wraps up our DC Universe for this week. Now let's see what's new in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Starting with Avengers Assemble, number 5.
Beware, Cap Snake.
Sorry. I mean, that's great. Spirits of Vengeance, number 5.
All of them.
Whoa.
They're all getting their vengeance all at the same time.
Dude, flaming skull and spinal column.
So metal.
I thought that was a centipede at first.
I think that's Ghost Rider 2099 pulling that spine out.
Wow.
He's like a predator.
Like, it's not just his flame that's on fire, it's his whole entire spinal column.
Yeah. He needs a tux.
Incredible Hulk, number 21. Which is pretty cool. Look at this giant thing eating him.
Cool. Kind of Fin Fang Foomie.
Kinda, yeah. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 29. Here's something fun. It's the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. I like this homage cover, but also the issue number, as you can see, number 65 came out last week, and now it's 65 point deaths. Thanks, Marvel.
Breaking ground.
We did pull this for everybody that has Amazing Spider-Man on their subscription because it does tie into the current running story.
And it's got a sweet cover.
It does.
This is Mark Bagley's best cover he's ever drawn. This is a kind of a one-shot story in between issues written by Derek Landy with art by Kev Walker. That's it. Yeah. I remember.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, number 2, the one where they wrestle.
Based on the Marvel animation, but way better.
Immortal Thor, number 19. Man.
Immortal Man Spread.
We got this A cover.
From Alex Ross. And a 1 in 25 by Mirka Andolfo.
Nice. I like it. What if Galactus transformed Moon Knight?
Third in the series of one-shots exploring who would Galactus transform.
And wrapping up the Marvel shelf with Ultimate Wolverine, number 1.
That's right, spinning out of the events of Ultimate Universe 1 year in. We get to imagine who is the new Ultimate Wolverine, written by Chris Condon with art by Alejandro Capuccio, who did this A cover. Got that other cover that looks swell from Gleb Melnikoff. And Lionel Francis Yu We only got a couple of these, folks. And then we got the 1 in 25 by Steve Scroach. It's Ultimate Wolverine #1.
Whoa.
Blood. Exposed ribs.
Oh, the bone. Down to the...
He doesn't need bones.
His bones aren't really bones.
Bones are overrated.
Muscles for bones.
Next up.
Ooh, it's another new #1. Hooray! It's Rogue, the Savage Land.
Oh, every fanboy's dream come true. Rogue is back in the Savage Land in a story ripped from the past.
Oh, sugar, do I have a story for you?
Written by Tim Seeley with very cheesecakey art on the inside. We got this Kari Andrews cover on A. Got the absolutely mandatory J. Scott Campbell cover. And this 1 in 25 by Lozano. It's Rogue Savage Land, set in the past, but all ready for you in the future tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow is the future you dreamed about today.
Yeah.
Storm #4.
Uh-oh. Doom.
Oh no. Look out, Storm. Doom's right behind you.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah. Laura Kinney, Wolverine #2.
Back in New York City with Daredevil, the woman without fear.
She's facing off. I like this cover.
Yeah, it's a very nice cover. And we also got this cover by, it looks like Phil Noto. I don't think it is, though.
It's not.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to pick this up, but they flaked.
It's, it says after Miller. Oh, because it's after the Frank. Oh, it's after this cover, but it doesn't actually say who it is. It's just an homage.
Yeah.
But also, it's an homage without any of the characters that are in the book. Okay. Exceptional X-Men #5. Ooh, I quit. Dialogue on the cover.
Yeah.
Brutal dialogue. That's it. Walking away. All done. Speaking of all done, that is all. Oh.
One more thing behind you? The Star Wars show?
Yeah. That is everything from Marvel Universe. And now we just got one more over here on the Star Wars shelf to wrap it up. Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku, Last Stand, #3.
Oh my gosh, they're almost ready to return to the Jedi.
Hooray. All right. And that wraps up this week's new comic list for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. Woo!
All right, we did it.
We did it. All right, hopefully you saw something exciting that you can't wait to come in and check out on New Comic Book Day this week here at Green Brain Comics. Just to give you a quick wrap up or update on our upcoming events, we do have our Brain Candy event coming up this very next Monday, coming up January 20th from 7 to 9 p.m. Brain Candy is our monthly live rotating showcase of artists, writers, and musicians, all curated by the Emerging Writers Network and presented here at Green Brain Comics for no charge.
It all happens on Monday, January 20th at 7 p.m. We've got music from George Montreal, poetry from Robert Laidler, the visual art of Mila Lin, and prose from Denise R. Irvin. Yes.
Coming up next month on Friday, February 14th, will be our next drink and draw over at Downey Brewing Company.
Yes. There it is.
And then, of course, coming up on the first Saturday of May is our annual Free Comic Book Day event. Woo!
We can do it.
We can do it.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else to add?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do another show every Friday, most every Friday, called Final Order Report. Give you the haps, the details, the highlights of the final order cutoff list, books that are going to print next week, and your last chance to order them. Check it out on YouTube every Friday afternoon at 5.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's walk and talk.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday, unless it's Christmas Eve, right here on our YouTube channel. And as much as we try on our Facebook channel also. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Blue Sky. So be sure to follow us there, where we are posting more and more content as we get used to it, as we remember it's there, and all that good stuff. Shop our web store at greenbraincomics.com and do all of your pre-orders, manage your subscriptions, and pay for your asides through our retailing partner, COMICHUB.com. Anything else?
Yeah, check out their website. Check out the app.
Yes.
Send us your orders.
As always, we are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Now, in our 40th year.
What?
Feed your brain. At Green Brain Comics!